All right, do you think links could hurt traffic just by a large percentage having right for us or advertise with us pages? Another example is sites directly mentioning sponsored posts. So yeah, this is what we were just talking about in our in the previous question. Uh, so in general, um, what would you say, Nick, if someone was to, let's say the person, they have like 100 links already going to their website, and they went and they picked up, I don't know, maybe two or five of these kind of links from sites that say write for us or advertise for us or whatever.
Well, so I don't think it's an issue if you're getting, 4 or 5 posts and you've got a bunch of referring domains going to that asset. Now, when I read this question, I see large percentage having write for us pages or advertise with us pages. I'm going to go ahead and say that that could be a footprint that could be written in for Google bots to crawl and take note of. So if you've got 80% of your backlink profile coming from websites that have this, chances are you're not going to be the only person looking for this exploit, right? There's tons of people out there crawling all these sites using Scrapebox, etc., to find pages just like these that then they can, submit content to and or content to or pay for content on. And so you're going to find that over time, a lot of the backlinks that are sent out outbound links that are sent out from these assets are going to overlap. And so, all in all, I would say large percentage, no, stay away from that. But if you want to sprinkle in some of these here and there, then it's perfectly okay to do so.
Yeah, if you're following industry best practices, link diversity, anchor diversity, and you get a couple of these things, they're not going to hurt you. Your backlink profile is a lot more solid than that. Um, or else, if people wanted to hurt you, they would just go get a couple of these free posts on these websites and send them to you, and then you'd get a penalty, right?
Right.
It doesn't work like that. Um, but also, first of all, if you're paying for guest posts from a provider and you're getting links on sites like this, I would not use that provider.
Yeah.
For example, I'm on our guest post page right here, and you can see, even our premium and our standard tier guest posts, the more expensive ones and the cheaper ones, no matter what it is, they don't have sponsor posts or write for us or anything like that on the website that says you can pay for links on this website, uh, or write for free, right? Um, we do not count those as that's kind of our bare minimum for what makes a quality guest post. Um, so are they going to hurt you? If you have a lot of them, very possible. If you have a couple, wouldn't worry about it. Would I pay money for them? No.
I mean, if you can get them for the price of what it costs to get cheap content here and there, then maybe go ahead. But if you're paying prices that would illustrate you're supposed to be getting actual links that were procured using outreach based on specific criteria, like not having sponsored post pages, then absolutely not. Get away from them.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, just these are things. If a website has these things on their page, this is something that an algorithm or a bot could very clearly take into account. It's public, it's right out in the open. Um, so yeah, my advice would just be to stay away from it, but it's not really the end of the world. And in some cases, they might help you.
No.
But it's just more of it's a higher risk. Like the previous question that was asked, what are the risks associated with link building? This increases the chances of those risks being realized. So I personally just stay away from it totally.
Anytime a question's got by a large percentage included in there, meaning, there's one specific type of thing, it means you're not diversifying. And if you find yourself in a predicament where, okay, now you've realized you want to get away from there, but there is no penalty, maybe you haven't even been slapped in the SERPs yet, go ahead and start diversifying now, right? Use different types of links, higher quality stuff, and then just diversify out from that backlink profile.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description below for links to our blog for more info on this topic, along with a bunch of other cool stuff like case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. Thanks and happy ranking.